Imagine stepping onto a plane and, several hours later, arriving in a different country, sometimes even before you technically left, according to the clock. This curious phenomenon is the inspiration behind the so-called budget DeLorean method of intercontinental travel. While it might feel like you've bent the laws of time, the reality is far less dramatic. Crossing time zones simply shifts the numbers on your watch, creating the illusion of time travel without any actual leap through history. It's a playful reminder that, in the world of air travel, time is often just a matter of paperwork and perspective. Traveling eastbound from London to Bangkok creates the impression of skipping time, as the clock jumps forward several hours upon arrival. However, this is merely a shift across time zones, not a leap into the future. The body often struggles to adjust, resulting in jet lag and disrupted sleep patterns. While the journey may feel like gaining extra hours, the reality is a temporary imbalance as the internal clock catches up with local time. This adjustment can leave travelers feeling fatigued and disoriented until their bodies adapt. Traveling westbound from Bangkok to London, many passengers experience the curious sensation of gaining time. As the clock winds back, it can feel as though you've been given extra hours in your day. However, this apparent bonus comes at a cost. The body's internal clock, still set to Bangkok time, struggles to adjust, leading to the familiar symptoms of jet lag. Fatigue, irritability, and disrupted sleep patterns are common, leaving both body and mind temporarily out of sync with the new environment. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time moves slightly slower for objects in motion compared to those at rest. This means that when you travel on a high-speed airplane, you actually experience a tiny bit of time dilation. In a sense, you're moving through time just a fraction differently than people on the ground, making you a technical time traveler. However, the effect is incredibly small, measured in mere microseconds, even on the longest flights. The slight gain in time hardly compensates for the hours spent in cramped seats and the fatigue of crossing time zones. While science fiction often paints time travel as an exhilarating adventure, think of Doctor Who zipping through the cosmos in a blue police box, the reality of modern air travel is far less glamorous. Instead of stepping out into a new era, most of us emerge from airplanes stiff and groggy, victims of cramped seats and relentless jet lag. The fantasy promises instant arrival and boundless exploration, but the real world delivers recycled air and questionable, in-flight meals. It's a far cry from the effortless journeys of science fiction, reminding us that for now, crossing time zones is more about patience than paradoxes. In summary, intercontinental flights can leave us feeling as if we've defied the very rules of nature. The reality, however, is often a bewildered sense of time and an appetite that refuses to cooperate with local customs. Jet lag can make breakfast sound appealing in the middle of the night and dinner seem out of place at sunrise. Ultimately, it's our internal clocks that pay the price for crossing so many time zones so quickly.